Today we are playing the Elysium again, because I have to finish this game. And maybe we can play some hunt, we'll see, or something else. So. Oh wait, why my chat is in the middle like that? Right. Now ready? I have the audio. Sorry, good. Alright, seems fine. Alright, so the last time we stopped playing, we got our gun back and we were supposed to go back, talk with Titus about the pigs, and apparently we have to talk with Morel again, even though we talked with his wife. We still need to talk with Morel. We were not able to interact or talk with Morel for some reason, so we need to go back to Wheeling Rags and talk with him again. Get the whole story from Titus. That's a little struggling at the moment, unfortunately. We failed that several times. Alright, I think... Let me see what else we can do today. Gem mystery. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. Lorry... Anadonic music. Gem mystery, yes. Secret passage. Find a way into the secret passage. What's hidden there in hotel? Interesting. Strange doors in Wheeling. No one knows where they lead. Find a way and what's hidden there? I mean, there's a blue door we cannot open, unfortunately. That's odd. Should we rest? Maybe we can rest. And go to the Wheeling. Oh. In the morning. The store is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Aren't they sleeping? Yeah. Grandma, what are you doing here?
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Yeah, let's call today. So, I would actually like to inspect some of my items that we found. We have this pistol rifle, actually. A broken bell maggrave from ages past is a 4-shot bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. I thought we were able to inspect this item. We can't use it? Okay. I guess we're just gonna sell it. Because it's not a quest item or anything else. Dun dun dun. We have this banged up fuel canister. I guess we can sell this as well. Going to shoot it. It's much worse. Fuel oil inside. Looks like paint. Interesting. These are the only interactable items we have. Right. Door gun and mega bags. Alright, let's call today.
The bed is comforting. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world.
thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you. Forever. On ferrotape. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flat. It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can never forget this shit. Beautiful. It's stuck on loop. You're the son of the world again. Harrister. A ceaseless agent. Picking up. Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city. It's too late. You're not made of nothing anymore. You're solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You
can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Do it for the picture puzzle.
Damn. Hello, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Good morning, Kim. You never leave me alone. Wow. Who are these guys?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality.
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave. You could.
The palm tree.
I can see it. I can tell you who we're not.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and.
The part of this presentation you wanna.
Okay then. Let's indulge in some intellect. These skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
Oh yeah. Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah. A true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
Do you know that Kim is gay? No, I had no idea, but who cares?
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilism, the lieutenant on your left is unusual.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
Whoa. Come on, man.
Yeah. No need to throw your authority in her.
That's right. Way to put them.
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys. Ask them.
He liked how you decisively shut down a situation that could have turned into a farce.
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them. Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
No, be easy, Smoji, what the fuck, bro? You want me to finish the whole bottle? What the?
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now? Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hanged in the backyard of the building in ranks.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Also,
Someone.
he was hanged.
No
He was
way.
hanged from a tree.
No way.
I mean,
These punks don't
Wow.
know anything.
Yeah, they don't know
Hey.
anything.
stop right there. How does one know anything?
God,
Sure. Understandable.
I'm done.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Absolutely done with these guys. Alright. So, let's talk with morale first.
he tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay.
And one of them was empty. Nothing maybe I didn't check them after all.
Completely empty?
Yes, there is nothing in the trap. No locusts, no
No
plasmids.
locusts?
That's not ideal, but
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread.
yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter. This phasmid. It's not very scientific to reason backward from a conclusion you want to be true. I don't know. I'm not appreciated.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the expert.
You're jabbing at the soft underbelly of his psyche. He realizes he's gotten defensive.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude.
Heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty.
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
Shut the hell up, Gary. I don't trust you. Can we open
You
this
see
fucking
a
door?
heavy steel door with the kobold. The door does not.
No.
The man ponders his. He looks up at you. Shrugging is an international sign for no. I don't know.
Well. Okay, we need to talk with Titus now. Sooner. We need to level up something for that, actually. I think it was pain threshold, I think. And we don't have any points, so... Who's this guy?
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Oh! Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
Composure. What are you doing here? Tell me again about the muscular type.
Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did it look
Muscular,
like?
handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Titus? I don't know.
Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell me about your
What
friend? Yeah,
No,
Sunday friend.
I don't think it came up.
Was he
Yes,
alone?
but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His
Yes,
earpiece.
You know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes, just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Interesting. Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying
Let me
traits?
think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries.
Mercenaries.
He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch
Oranese.
that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Okay.
Sure. Anything else? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case. I'm like, no, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go wherever life takes me.
Well, here's to you.
I met your
You
Sunday
did.
friend.
And how did you like him?
You were right. He was magical, magically bureaucratic. I didn't like him as much as I like you. I didn't. He's a government official. I don't trust government. Well, okay.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is. On Sundays.
Interesting. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of
He
night?
has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Okay, I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
A visitor from the first world. He's not to his opportunities in Occident, Sir Leclerc.
So like
Stay. His coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money?
Alright.
What about me, gendarme? Bye-bye, gendarme.
Interesting. So we need composure. Composure. I don't think we have anything that can help with our composure. No. So we're probably not gonna do that. Let's talk with Titus again.
What is it?
Come on, dude. Why the fucking intro is so slow? There is an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
Well,
You're
yeah.
local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait.
It's the pigs, yeah.
Pigs. Is God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got...
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Gene. She have something to your...
Whatever you do not admit to these punks you lost your gun.
No.
Of course not.
Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
Alright, thanks for the Skyrim theme music. Smudgy. What's her name? Her real name? Who was she? How did she get like this? Where did she get all her crop gear?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her.
Auntie LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne?
Be anything else you wanted to know, Walls? like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She get
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. The children kept her together.
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that? More like who wouldn't? Cool uniforms, fast machines, packing here, sign me up. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, so I can buy fuel, I suppose. Oh. Well.
Yeah, you should be.
Whatever, Cobb. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of our own.
Why do you have such a deep voice?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
7 level? Titus is being... Oh god. Level 7. I think it was 5? It's 7 for me as well. Why can't I do that? I probably need to level up again. Yeah, alright. Sooner. What else can we do? Spectre traps. Actually, let's talk with her again. Maybe she can give us some information.
Got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
I guess I do, miss. Who cares? Why are you so aggressive? No, it's not gonna...
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Okay, I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The Elysium is principled and strong, unlike your socialists. Yeah, we'll see now. I don't know, wait, I don't want to say that. Honestly, yeah, I guess nothing. I don't think we talk with these people. They're from RCM.
An RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she...
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Are you the cavalry? Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too. Yeah, you know.
The real deal. He has...
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or
I think he was being...
But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. God, I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Let's just do this by its work. Why bring the world in?
By the... Okay, fine. Let's talk.
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct?
Am I from? God.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
You're getting an unsatisfying vibe from this conversation.
Alright.
Yes?
Nice conversation. Nice conversation.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Yeah, I do look like shit, but you also do look like shit, so that's good. Looks don't matter.
Like undercover?
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean...
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. He might be wearing a disguise.
There's something strange about this guy.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
Let's talk more about the hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Kim, who's this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's
really?
Not my style, he thinks, glancing
what the
at the
hell?
man in sunglasses and the woman.
Okay.
What the hell?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's colder than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment.
Hello, Mr. Short. I'm doing okay. What about you?
The lieutenant is silent.
No, because in this thought experiment, we're all police officers in a police team.
Come on, stop it.
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes.
This isn't helping.
What are they doing here?
You're not going to believe this, but... Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uni. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said,
Glad you're
just
doing
an urban
okay.
myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Hello, Enrico. How are you doing?
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like? Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trouble.
He didn't answer your question.
No.
No, he doesn't.
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now.
If I was not clinically depressed, I would burst laughing. If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things.
Actually, I don't.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? He wants you to suddenly, out of no...
So, do you know who hanged him? Yeah, I can see that. I don't know.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere.
Oh my god, there's more. Okay, why not? So, Do you know? I don't know. Oh my god.
Alright.
That voice. So very familiar. Did you hear it when...
Oh really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? Okay then. It's probably a coincidence.
Let me do that. I slept like a rock, deep, deep in the ocean. That sounds nice. I slept okay. It was average, I guess. It wasn't so great, but yeah, it was fine.
This medicine cabinet, it's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off time.
Oh, there's a door. Can we open that door?
The same small, heavy door.
Come on.
Sight.
Physical instrument, fuck. Like... Alright. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Small, heavy door.
It's still low.
No lock in sight.
That's absolutely crazy.
I don't know. It is not the first closed. I don't know. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number.
So we do need to open that door. We just don't know how.
Officer.
Evolution. Alright, let me check the evolution now. Okay, let's give it a go.
Just thinking. What a nice day for questions.
I love the art style of this Elysium.
Murder
Yeah.
investigation.
I love it too. You may retry it. Let's see, it's not gonna work. No, I knew it.
We will see through this. You are advised. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Yes, miss. I hope you don't mind. All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Yeah? I have no idea. All right.
Okay. Alright. I know. We just literally got back from there. Silly. What a silly guy. Alright. Okay, so we did nothing there. Nice.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Excuse me, Frankie, I'm the...
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But yes, just...
Dude, he's just gonna mess around with us.
Again? I can't. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say? Okay.
Jean, he said okay. Give it a...
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind.
He is from the same precinct. Figure out why soon I couldn't hear anything. We need to level up pain threshold or physical instrument, I think, for that. I can inspire the boys to tell you the whole story of rhetoric and authority, I think. It was authority? Rhetoric? I'm not sure. For manipulation, for that we need rhetoric, but don't know. We need to find that lorry driver. Oh, around 50. I know it's not. No. No. Wait, around like 89. Where is Annette? Annette? Oh, Annette is reading a book inside.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very...
You just can't out of the rain and...
Okay, okay. Yeah. I'm glad you're busy with your homework now. So there is a map.
Several maps. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and...
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez. Your finger moves through the various streets, finally coming to a halt on the spot.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal.
Right. Oh, there we go. We finally have the map. Yay! Shelf of paranormal books.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out.
Which book did we need to buy? Let me see. This one? Yeah. Let's see.
A sulfur-crested...
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice.
Okay. I don't even know why we need to, like, buy this. It's a personal quest, but yeah. It's not related to main quest, I think. Where's the book? Yeah.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for this book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark... Ooh. Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk, and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up. Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, it is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own. You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun. Ouch.
Oh.
That not great.
Honestly, yeah, that must hurt.
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous. It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
Sounds
Despite
beautiful.
its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species. Common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over. Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
Wakapatu. Cockatoo. God. Probably the funeral cockatoo and the bang bang one. The grey.
You're right. You're the mediocrity embodied. This unsung bird belongs on your heraldry.
Interesting. Alright. Hold on. I want to show my gun to this guy.
Always reminds me of the purity of the man's soul. If it's a Belle McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol.
His moves are quick and precise as he first...
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore.
Alright.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I help? Sure, officer. They are the good guys around here. What do you need? Everyone in Martinez.
What do you?
The old soldier mumbles something. There he stands, proud.
Let's try not to get caught in a...
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes.
Right.
No.
I'm not gonna ask to get some of poor guy's sandwich. What the hell? Not because he is financially poor or anything, just... Why would I ask people's... Why would I ask to get some other people's food? That's kind of rude. I'm a cop, you know? Can we talk to her?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio
I think this
plays.
is...
No response, wherever.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who
Oh.
are you?
Okay. Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
When else would you be then? Wait.
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber? Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. Until you came along, that is.
But I take it you were in Minsk when you were young. Who's Gabriel?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned. This man's got a hold over her. Even
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen.
in all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed.
Someone was.
Right.
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if they're beautiful? That is all that matters. Beautiful. Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff? I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
Pale damage. I was just holding my father's hand. He wasn't sick. Perhaps it was another Herife who came and woke me up.
As she says, carnival, she gestures to...
I could have told you that from just looking at them. A size is 37.
The feet of a little girl. They fit well on the pedals. Diamonds.
Diamonds?
Of course not. But wouldn't it... Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean. Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in?
Bad hand Hermenegildos is back.
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul. I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
You said long haul. Then who is the female where I was told of?
Why should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people...
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the
Right.
air.
Oh, Sim.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
I already got too many requests Elysium as it is.
The woman sways her wrinkled shell.
She's just a distracted old woman.
So he doesn't think she's...
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me. Oh, don't worry about me. Lomonosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas du Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly. You're right, Lowman. I'm the...
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
No.
And what is that?
Great. He asked the Pines rep about the pill. Fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that. That is exactly what I didn't want you to do. Ma'am, my partner wanted to know if you were...
No offense. But your partner? Seems like a bit of an idiot.
Republica. A filterless cigarette from Mesk.
Okay. Ay, ay, ay.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. Heroic doses, hero. Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catala Magistral? It's more than that when you've seen it all go away like that. Rolling off like the sea. And then come back to this? What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. Yes.
No elaboration.
They say there is a point. One that I have not crossed. In the Pels, it's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Maybe you've been down the motorway south? It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen Khalifa, not pale drivers, and dark, and the process begins.
In the center of this town, there's a ghostly motorway, she sang.
No one knows what's at the end.
Hmm.
I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. Hosianna.
There is nothing more to... She is receding in the clutches of some
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air.
Honestly, yeah. I did fried my brain cells. They are fried. Should we talk to this guy? Maybe he knows about something about a female lorry driver.
I'm not gonna bother you with a long greet. Mr. Everett doesn't really want me to talk to people about union guys. But who did you want to talk about? Mr. Edgar is Mr. Everett's brother. He looks a bit younger, he does. But a very smart fellow. Very smart fellow indeed. He's away on some union business. Not even in Revershaw, they say. All kinds of places he visits. Him and his brother both do when they're on a vacation. Right now, it's Mr. Everett's turn to look after the union. But last year he spent a whole winter left with the first autumn rains and didn't come back before the trees were green again. He's a union man through and through. Good guy. Honestly, I don't know what he does for us, but it must be important because everybody likes him. Yes?
Oil for the wheels. Much needed in stressful times like these.
Oh, Titus is a longshoreman through and through. He was born on a boat, they say. His veins are probably filled with... Oh, he's really something. He doesn't talk much to me usually, but when he does, I don't really understand most of what he's saying.
Honestly, me too.
He's a dragon to this mob fellow who came picking a fight with some union men. I think... I'd best not. I mean, I could, but I don't think Mr. Everett would like it very much. You better ask him yourself, mister. The night guard. Ooh, he's a peculiar fellow. He's the strong side. We talk all the time, but I don't really know much about him. He plays petanque with my old human studies teacher, Mr. Martin. They lived on the same street their entire lives. Even dated the same girl on and off for as long as I can remember.
Oh, wait.
Fellows. Mr. Martin was always real nice to me in school. I remember once.
Dated the same girl. Maybe it's close here.
Mr. Martin, yes. Don't really remember much about him. I was just a boy back then. Sure, mister. What can Leo do for you? Oh, that...
Told you.
Alright.
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box. Somewhere in the dark, a giant somewhere a machine hums along with the current. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central... No one has used it in ages. No signs of any risk.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate market. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes. A friendly cartoon bear smells. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Oh. Ice cream would be nice.
iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. This is directly above the central furnace in the... What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's hurt. Those curtains prove to be surprising.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe we should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on here.
Yeah, right. I don't want to die again. I don't want to die again.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn up. Not quite. You do know that there's something
True. You know that, bitch.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Oh my god, why would I say that? Are you crazy?
I suppose it's all over now. Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your...
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a police. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
No.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her. Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricades. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or...
Despite his cool, the lieutenant...
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the Yes, I've contacted numerous The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough. Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different...
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Yes, the Simonees are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's the curse of financial
Didn't that curtain just move?
Did it?
It's not just that, officer. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism. It's...
Wow. Void. Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer.
Interesting. Find a way in. Oh, we were supposed to ask about the curtain. The blinders. No.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
Hello?
You've awakened the entity.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's...
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being...
After you, officer.
Okay. Let's go talk with her first. Oh! What is this place? Hello.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Nia?
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been
Yeah.
missing. So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this. She's got a direct view to the backyard.
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why mostly they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking. I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yeah?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones like role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Of course, I can see that. I just thought you were a police officer looking for dice.
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the building in rags?
Nothing really.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a... The lieutenant looks at his notebook.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
She'll say most of the daily ruckus, and you never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid. I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides,
This person values focus above all. She keeps her sharp sight on the instruments before her.
it's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to see...
She nods.
Anything else, officer? We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here.
Plaisance was right.
That's so cool. I would
There's an
actually
entity
love to live
living in
here.
the chimney.
Looks
You
so
should ask her
nice.
about that. Does it mean she's unlawfully occupying a part of the house? Shameful.
Creative.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard
Yeah.
that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow? Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the Whirling in Rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Doing well either. Its waiters just took off and it calls himself a... I don't know.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years,
Wow.
selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it? I was just about to ask, what do you think?
Time has come to face
I don't think
the
it's
source.
real.
Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane, but I'm glad we got this sorted out.
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
What's up with the broken window? Which broken window?
Oh boy, the fabled Revershow ICT. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative...
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to and by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever...
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. They were also acne-ridden, and they already had the bear. The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice. Eventually, Ravishell ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges. Maybe. He said that the bear was his vision bee.
Sounds cool.
Oh, anything else? Oh, this one's a mess. Turns out, the business was actually set up as and they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hall. It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real...
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlike...
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators. Oh, right. I think none of those doors...
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore. Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company.
No, it was something else. Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same...
If the Whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. My advice...
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Sure, I'm listening. Good. hope it clarified things a bit.
Okay.
Hey. Psst, psst. Yes, you. Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building good? We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the street is, it's going to be 10,000 times larger. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize. Okay, not in so many words, but don't everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire? Very well, no objections. It's mathematics. Anyone? There's one.
Honestly. Alright, let's end this episode here. It's been like 1 hour and 36 minutes. Thanks for everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Alright. Bye-bye.